Order of operation. The order of operation is going to continue to play an important role in your mathematics as we keep moving from each section. The first section you completed was your basic mathematics. You are now moving into the ideas of decimals, percentages, fractions, parts of whole numbers. So you will start to see your order of operation change. Now, it doesn't mean that that the order of operation itself changes at all. It just means that you might start seeing things that just look a little funkier. For instance, when we look at our first one here, let's look at this guy. When we look at this, we'll notice that we're still using PEMDAS. Don't forget multiplication, division, left to right, addition, subtraction, left to right. Okay. When we look at this first math problem, we'll notice that we have a parenthesis math problem here. We also have another parenthesis math problem here. So we have 2 plus 3. We also have 5 minus 2. Notice this. Do you see that 2 sitting out there? That 2 is slammed up against this parenthesis, which means what the difference that comes from here, and that number is going to be 3. You are then going to multiply it times 2. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have 5 plus 2 times 3. This is our math problem. So we will now do 2 times 3 is 6, 5 plus 6, and we would get an 11. Look at the one below it. You'll notice that as we continue, like I said, to get a little further in your mathematics, your math problems will start to change a little bit, but we always follow the order of operation. Notice on this one, you have the number 2, and you're adding it. You're adding it to actually a very big division problem. Well, you'll notice at the numerator, which is the number on top, this whole thing would be considered the numerator. And there's a lot. The numerator consists of a math problem, which is 10 plus 3 times the sum of 2 plus 3. You actually have to finish get this whole numerator into one number before you can divide it by 5. So that means that in order to do this whole math problem, the whole thing, we would first start with the parentheses, which are located here. So we would first have to do 2 plus 3. Now, one of the most important things that you're going to learn is how you write makes a big difference. And rewriting is so important in algebra, geometry, and other mathematics. And what I mean by rewriting is rewriting the math problem completely, showing changes as they happen. Let me show you. I would rewrite this and say 2 plus 10 plus 3 times 5, all divided by 5. Notice that the only thing that's changed is I've changed the 2 plus 3, and I've shown the sum 5. Everything else remains the same, and nothing else has changed. Still follow the order of operation now, and I have to do 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So this math problem is actually 2 plus 10 plus 15 divided by 5. Again, we still have to finish the numerator, which is 10 plus 15. So I would next have 2 plus 25 divided by 5. And again, I still have to finish the division before I can add. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. I finally have 2 plus 5. And now I can easily show the answer, 7. Now, rewriting is very important. It helps you so that you can focus on only doing one thing. Also, you do not have to try to solve. There is no way I can see this thing and know that this final answer is going to be 7. just by looking at it. I'm not that good in math. I have to make changes. I have to rewrite over and over and over again just to keep myself straight. And this is normal.